All right. You got the flu. All right. Just a little sick today. It's chest day today. I think we're gonna do heavy bench today, not sets with like 235 or 245 on it, depending on how I feel, of course. Everything feels good. I'm gonna do sets with 245 on the bar. If everything doesn't feel 100%, we're gonna do sets with 225 on the bar today. So that is the plan. I just did half a tank on my fiance's car. It was almost out of gas, and it's cold, so it almost didn't start because there was no fuel. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I gotta call my oil change place tomorrow so I can get an oil change scheduled for my car. I keep forgetting. But yeah, I need to do that. And then yeah. Yesterday I didn't film it because my buddy was there, Tucker. I said 2 days ago that Tucker was coming over to play Minecraft. We did play Minecraft, but his brake caliper exploded on him. So for half the day yesterday, I was fixing all of his brakes. So that was a little bit of a pain in the butt because he had a couple rusty bolts that didn't want to come out. But I got it done. Brakes are nice and new and work and no longer grind. So we got it. He has a 2016 Ram 1500. And the new brakes they put on these systems where it's like easy brake change clips, those things are fucking junk. Like, actually, those things are fucking junk. I have my 06 Cummins. Those have like heavy duty clips, you know, they go right into the brake caliper, they don't move. These new ones just slide onto the brake pad, slide into the slot, and that's what's supposed to hold it. Well, the reason why his brake exploded was because one of those clips completely fell off, and then it slid. When the piston went to go push it in, it wasn't in the right spot, so then it pushed into the rotor, and the rotor made it go into the caliper, and then the caliper just went poof. And then we went to go look at the other side, because we were like, you know, we should probably double check, because both of these are probably going to be right around the same age. And his passenger side is also about to explode. Still has all the clips, but the piston itself has cracks and chips in it. So I had to replace his brakes yesterday completely, calipers and shit. So got it all fixed, brakes are working, so luckily I have a dad that taught me how to do this stuff. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. It's gonna be hopefully a heavy day. So they go and wait. That's good. Oh. Yeah, both 70s. God. Still got 70s. I'm gonna stick with 70s. Anything more is just too much today, I think. Did do heavy pressing today, which I'm happy about. So, at 275 to 2, it's the first time I ever was able to get 275 for more than one. Usually I hit one, and I fail on two. So, and number 2 moved pretty good. I think I could have done 3, but I don't want to push it. So, we're not going to. Alright. That was good chest day. Got a 275 for 2. That's first. Yeah. So we're on track to getting that 300 by the end of the year for Paz, I believe. Hopefully. I'd really like to get that 300 number. I did have a nice big elbow flare up right after my 275. I went for that 250 set, and after the third one, I felt my elbow start to swell a bit. And then if you watched when I did the pec deck, first one I did, I looked at my left shoulder because I felt a really, really tight pain. But as I stretched it out, it went away. So I think it was just a pinched nerve or something, because I'm not used to that little bit wider hand placement. So I'm still getting used to that. Still getting used to leg drive and just keeping everything nice and tight. Still kind of, when I start to get a little bit heavier weight, I kind of forget about it, and then I kind of lose where I am. So that's why I did 275, and I tried to go for that 2, and I got the 2 just to make sure that I was keeping everything nice and tight, making sure I wasn't slipping. So I put the bands on because I felt my back slip on 225 on my 5, 6, 7 rep. I kept feeling just a little bit when I would do a little bit of leg drive. I would start to move my back a bit, so I put the bands on so I didn't quite slip, which definitely helped. So I think eventually when I buy the powerlifting gear and whatnot, I'm able to put chalk on my back so I don't slip. It'll make everything a lot better. But for right now, that's what I'm going to do instead of slipping and then not being able to rep. So otherwise, felt pretty good. Got a little tender on the incline dumbbell, and then when I did incline bench, I didn't feel as bad, so I think I just stretched it out enough where it started to feel better. So I like that, because I didn't have to stop my workout because I was able to stretch it out. So glad that worked. Because it was my left side. I've torn my left side a couple times, and I don't want to accidentally tear it again and make it even worse. So next week, I think we're going to do a deload week. We're going to do 185 for reps, and we're just going to stick with that weight for like 6 sets, and we're just going to do that, which I know is still a lot of sets, but it's a lot less weight, so it's good. And then we're going to deload on everything else. So instead of doing 250 pec deck, we're going to do 165. Instead of doing the 70s on incline dumbbell, we're going to do the 45s or the 55s or something like that. So we're going to lower it a bit next week, or next chest week, next chest day, to give the chest just some time to heal. And then on arm day, we're also not going to do any bench work at all, and we're just going to focus on arms in total. So just got to give the chest a bit more rest than usual. I feel like I overdid it just a little bit today, which is alright. I would rather go a little bit too far than not go far enough, or I just don't want to hurt anything and then next time I go bench, I, you know, really hurt something because I didn't listen. So that is the plan. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for back and shoulders.